This is part 2 of, I guess, my tribute to my brother. And as we got older and I guess wore out the fishing down on Chinaman's Pond, we went to some new places that we had heard about but didn't have the wheels or the transportation to get in there. So we ended up walking long distances into a couple of the ponds, one being Northern Lake and the other one being New Bay Road. And we would take our bikes into the New Bay Road as we got a little bit older. But these places were things that we would dream about because there was big fish in there and lots of them. So when we were able to get in there, we just look forward to being able to have a day or a couple of days in there trying our luck at fishing in these places. In the background here is Dog Pond, and a lot has changed in the last 50 years. And our means of transportation in and around these spots has changed from bicycle and walking to motorized quads. And very thankful for my brother-in-law. Dog Pond, New Bay Road. Done a lot of fishing in here. A lot of stories. Did a lot of fishing in here with my brother George and my brother-in-law Perry. And actually we're at his cabin now. Just here, it's got an addition put on. Just here on the quads now. I'm gonna go for a bike ride. Spent a lot of time in here. Must be 45 years ago for sure with George. Caught a lot of fish. Where the water dumps out there down by that rock in the middle. Caught a lot of half-pound to 3/4 pound fish, trout, on fly rod. Hard to believe he's no longer with us. First trout I've caught in Northern in a lot of years. This one's for you, George. You caught a lot in here as well. Another view from the lake, this side. Gary's just heading out now, and I'm going to head out very shortly. A lot of paper birch here. That's what I call it anyway. Not sure is the proper name. This has grown up since I was here 40 years ago. I was here a couple of times before that, or since that. But a lot of birch in this area here. Great place for the moose to have a lunch. And a lot of people do hunting in here. What a great day. Just heading out now. Probably we'll go out to Nube Lake Causeway. It's about a 15-kilometer drive on quad. Last time I was here at the Causeway in Nube Lake, this guy was with me, but also my brother George was here too. Yeah, George is here too, yeah. So I spent a lot of time down here in my younger days with our girls as well. And even my grandson was down here and caught a sling salmon. His only time down there fishing out here. So a lot of good memories here. This is the Causeway in Nube Lake, as they call it. A lot more cabins built up around here now than when I used to first be here. And I guess the fishing was significantly better as well, or that's what I remembered, but that's fish stories in general. Look, Perry. Yeah, I just got one as well. Different kind of fish. Well, really, it's a salmon parr. Dog pond. Somebody else out on the water. Yeah. Kayak, yeah. Out to try for a few fish here in Dog Pond. Long time since I've been in here. Always found this spot here a good winter ice fishing place. Because we used to, before we had a boat, we would fish from the other side. This place here, cast our lines out. Usually we wouldn't get halfway across. Here are all the frogs making a large sound. Scenery, like in most parts of Labrador and here on the island, just beautiful. How's the bugs now, Perry? How's the fish? How many you got? I think you got one, did you? You could eat flies, I guess. Uber service. Perry's Taxi Service, at your pleasure. The mighty Exploits River, as it winds its way down through Grand Falls and Stony Brook over here, one of the tributaries to the Exploits River, one of the many tributaries, I guess, was a favorite fishing spot for my brother George. So there'll be a few more salmon left here this year, as he's not around. Grand Falls has changed a lot. Former site of a pulp and paper mill here in Grand Falls was the lifeline of the community, and the river is still generating power here. This is upstream. I'm going to show you downstream now. This is downstream of the Exploits River. Over here on the point, you can actually see a seagull sitting on one of the rocks there. Many a salmon were caught there. Not sure if my brother George caught any, but he would have a favorite fishing spot that you can't see from here, but it would be further down the river. He spent a lot of time here in his early days fishing before he moved on to bigger rivers. Although this river, the Exploits River watershed, is the largest one in Newfoundland, and it winds its way from Red Indian Lake all the way to the sea in the Bay of Exploits down near Botwood.